Hi guys, and welcome to the Football Cards and Stickers Premier League 2017-18 season. This is where we recreate every game week played in the Barclays Premier League 2017-18 by opening 3 packets of the Topps Attax Premier League 2017-18 trading card game, and any players pulled from those packs will score an imaginary goal for their respective club in those respective game week fixtures. So, without further ado, let's get on with the game week shown on screen now. So, welcome to game week 20 of the Football Cards and Stickers Attax Premier League 2017-18 season. As you see the current standings in front of you, Manchester City lead the way with 37 points, closely followed by Manchester United on 36, and Spurs one further point behind in third place. Making up the relegation zone is Brighton, Bournemouth and Crystal Palace, although it's very tight at the bottom there as well, again, as you can see. Today's fixtures we've got for you is Bournemouth versus West Ham, Chelsea versus Brighton, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal, Huddersfield versus Stoke, Liverpool versus Swansea, Manchester United v Burnley, Newcastle versus Manchester City, Tottenham versus Southampton, Watford versus Leicester and West Brom versus Everton. So let's get this game week underway with our first Attax Premier League packet. And the first goal in game week 20, as you can see, goes to Christian Atsu of Newcastle, playing the leaders as well, Manchester City, so that's 1-0. Then we've got Sebastian Prodl, who has given the home side the lead in the Watford-Leicester encounter. Followed next up with a goal from Simon Francis of Bournemouth. They're playing West Ham at home. Charlie Adam gets on the score sheet for Stoke City away at Huddersfield. They lead by a goal to 0. Meanwhile, Ghana, as you see, has scored for Everton. And they are playing West Bromwich Albion away, as you see there. Next up, we've got the shot stopper David De Gea of Manchester United. So although not a goal, should Burnley score, that will be reduced, as you see. Arsenal open the scoring at Crystal Palace through Danny Welbeck. Followed by a Liverpool goal against Swansea with their fullback Alberto Moreno. And no goal in that one. On to our next one. And it's a goal through Burnley with Chris Wood, as you see there. However, as we mentioned just previously at Old Trafford, David De Gea being pulled will get that goal disallowed. So it remains Manchester United 0, Burnley 0. Next up is Danny Simpson with the goal for Leicester City. That's the equalising goal at Watford. Obiang has equalised for West Ham United away at Bournemouth, as you see there. Another equaliser, this time at Anfield. Federico Fernandez has scored for Swansea. And indeed another equaliser there. Luka Milivojevic has scored for Crystal Palace at home to Arsenal in the London derby. Another team on parity now again is Manchester City with Kevin De Bruyne. That's the equaliser at St James's Park. Meanwhile, Trippier has opened the scoring for Spurs against Southampton, as you see there. And Manchester City have turned it right around with their goal machine, Sergio Aguero, making it Newcastle 1, Manchester City 2. We've had the deadlock broken at Stamford Bridge finally through Alvaro Morata there. He's put Chelsea 1-0 up against Brighton. On to our next one. And it's an equalising goal for Newcastle, as you see there, against the leaders Manchester City. Mitrovic has made it 2-2. Meanwhile, Mark Noble has turned the Bournemouth-West Ham game on its head. It's now Bournemouth 1, West Ham United 2. There's an equaliser for West Bromwich Albion against Everton through Johnny Evans. And Swansea have taken the lead at Anfield now after losing 1-0. They're now leading by 2-1 through Tom Carroll. Riedewald has put Crystal Palace 2-1 up. in their home game against Arsenal. Meanwhile, it looks like Spurs are going to get another home win here through Dele Alli, as you see there's made it Spurs 2, Southampton 0. David Luiz has also doubled Chelsea's advantage against Brighton, as you see there. They lead by 2-0. Although a quick pullback here, Lewis Dunk has got one back for Brighton at Stamford Bridge there. And there's a late equaliser for Huddersfield at home to Stoke City, as you see there. Elias Kachunga has equalised in injury time, and that game finishes 1-1. So the results for game week 20 are as follows. Bournemouth 1, West Ham United 2, Chelsea 2, Brighton 1, Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 1, Huddersfield 1, Stoke City 1, Liverpool 1, Swansea 2, Manchester United 0, Burnley FC 0, Newcastle 2, Manchester City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Southampton 0, Watford 1, Leicester City 1, West Bromwich Albion 1, Everton 1. So there's the updated table in front of you guys after 20 games, and we now have joint leaders at the top, Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur, although Manchester City has a 10-goal better goal difference, as you see there, and Manchester United are only a point back in third, so it's a really close battle this time for the Football Cards and Stickers Premier League 2017-18 at the moment. In the bottom three, we have Brighton, Bournemouth and Crystal Palace in those relegation zones. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this Football Cards and Stickers Premier League game week. If you have, make sure you smash that like button. If you're not already a subscriber of the Football Cards and Stickers channel, click on that subscribe and then click on the bell just underneath this video so you're notified as and when future game weeks are uploaded. And of course I'll see you guys all in those videos, but until then, adios.